So in exercise 1 for week 1, you're being asked to complete this assignment on page 93, which is to choose one of the 2 points outlined in the hypothetical thesis statement: college graduates should get straight to work, or college graduates should avoid too much entertainment, and write your own academic paragraph. Now, one thing I want to point out is the hypothetical thesis statement that's being referred to is actually back here on page 88, and it's this sentence right here that's in italics. Consider the following complete thesis. Rather than delaying adulthood and wasting one's 20s, college graduates should get to work. This is the first point in this plan of development. Be intentional in relationships, that's number 2, and avoid the pitfalls of gratuitous entertainment. So that's the third. All right, so these are 3 supporting points. And you're being asked to write on either the first one, college graduates should get straight to work, or avoid the pitfalls of gratuitous entertainment. So going back to the instructions, once you've picked between one of the 2, you're to complete each of the following 4 requirements in the paragraph, and then it lays out those requirements. So to see an example of what this paragraph would look like with these 4 requirements, you're going to go to page 89 and look at this paragraph right up here at the top. Now, if you notice, the topic of this paragraph is relationships formed between the ages of 20 and 23 are often inform the rest of one's life. All right, that's the second point right here in this thesis sentence in this plan of development. Now, one point that I want you guys to mimic in your paragraphs when you're writing this assignment is to put a plan of development sentence in your paragraph for what this paragraph is going to cover. So plan of development just basically means an outline. It can either be attached to the thesis and be an outline for the whole paper, or it can be attached to the topic sentence of the paragraph and outline what the paragraph will be about. So in this paragraph, the plan of development says, therefore, college graduates should build intentional relationships, 1, with friends, that'd be 1, colleagues, 2, and significant others, which is 3. So as I read through this paragraph, I see 1, that it mentions friends, 2, that it talks about workplace, and then 3, that it deals with other significant relationships. Okay, so your good paragraph should have 3 supporting points and evidence that you outline in a plan of development. Now, unlike in this sample, I don't expect you to go out and find a quote from a source. I don't really want you to do any research in your sample. We cover how to do research and use sources in English 1813. So for this paper or example, I would really prefer that you don't use sources. All right, but the goal is to write a paragraph that mimics this one, and that covers these 4 points, has a good topic sentence and a mini plan of development, and that you state your evidence following the state, source, sample. You can remove cite and then just synthesize. You don't need to cite because you don't have a source. Then use transitions and a concluding sentence. Now, you're also being asked in these directions on page 93 to label your work. So label your content in brackets as demonstrated. And what it's referring to is this example right here on the bottom of page 98. So notice that this paragraph is the same as the one that's up here, but now it has brackets labeling. All right, here, this is the topic sentence, this first sentence, and then it has the first supporting point right here. Now, you don't need to have your labels be so long. You can just put in brackets topic sentence, supporting point 1, etc., and I'll consider that good enough. All right, I hope this clarifies the directions. If you have any questions, please reach out to me.